Hello and welcome to my class. My name is Teacher Chris. When somebody asks you, what is your name? You say, my name is, and then you say your name. Example, my name is Teacher Chris. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you, and you? That is your reply to how are you today? You say, I'm fine, thank you, and you? Now let's try it together. How are you today? Good job. Now do it again. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you, and you? Today we will be talking about classroom language, classroom management, and we will do a review. Let's start with classroom management. In part 1, we talk about classroom language. These are things that you will learn to do in class. When a teacher says to you, stand up, look at the image. Do you see the boy standing up from his chair? When the teacher says, stand up, you should stand up. When the teacher says to you, sit down, class, then you sit down in your chair, like the boy in the picture. When the teacher asks you to open your books, like you see in picture number 3, the girl opened her book to where the teacher asked her to open it to. In picture 4, the teacher asked the class to close their book. So when the teacher says to you, class, close your books, you close your books. Number 5, making groups. The teacher will ask you to sit in groups together and tell you how many people should be in your group. Sometimes it's 2 in a group, 3 in a group, 4 in a group, 5 in a group. Group means to sit together with your friends in class and work together. Number 6, may I go out? Always ask your teacher's permission before you go out of the classroom. Sometimes you need to go out for some water, or sometimes you need to go out to use the toilet. The teacher will always give you permission to leave the classroom. Number 7, may I come in? Sometimes the teacher is busy. So if you are late for class, always knock knock on the door and say, hi teacher, may I come in? If you are late for class, always say, I'm sorry, I'm late teacher, and then sit down at your desk. Let's do it again. In picture 1, you can see the boy standing up from his chair. Now you stand up from your chair. Good job. Below that picture, you see the boy sitting down. When the teacher says, sit down in your chair. Let's all sit down. On the right, you see the girl opening her book. When the teacher says, open your books, open your book to where the teacher tells you to open it. If the teacher says, close your books, let's all close our books together. Let's do it again. Remember, it is polite to ask permission when going into the class or going out of the class. So, when do you say, teacher, may I go out? Does anybody know? When do you say, knock knock, teacher, may I come in? The teacher will say, yes, come in and sit down. What is the picture at the bottom with the three girls and the teacher? What is the teacher asking the students to do? Can you tell me? That's correct. The teacher is asking them to make groups. Remember, find your friends, sit together so that you can work together. Part 2, Classroom Management. In the class, sometimes you might find it difficult to pay attention or to focus on what's happening. There are always many things happening in your classroom. So when the teacher says, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, you say, 1, 2, eyes on you. Okay, let's practice. Teacher says, 1, 2, 3, eyes on me, and you say, well done, good job. When the teacher says to you, sit nicely, it means sit up straight, don't lie down on your table, we'd never sleep in class, always sit with your back straight and your books in front of you and looking at the teacher when the teacher is talking. When the teacher says clap your hands, you should clap your hands. Example. Now you do it. So when you hear the teacher clapping her hands or his hands in class, make sure to repeat. Good job. When the teacher says, class, 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 all students together should say, yes, yes, yes. This is so that the teacher can get your attention to what the teacher is busy doing. The teacher would like to show you something. So, let's practice. Class, class, class. Good job. If you are doing something in class when the teacher is busy explaining some work to you, and the teacher says, hands on top, then that means to stop what you're doing and raise your hands. This will help you focus in your class on what the teacher is trying to explain. Let's try that. Everybody, hands on top. Good job. Number 6. When the teacher says, all set, you say, you bet. Again, let's try that. When the teacher says, all set, you say, good job. Now, let's practice. Picture 1. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Good job. Sit nicely, everybody. Clap your hands. Good job. Class, class, class. Good job. Hands on top. Good job. All set? All set? Good job. Let's review what we've learned today. Reviewing means to look at all the information again to see what you've learned. Look and say. When the teacher says, look and say, you look at the picture and you say what it is. Example, in picture 1, This is a camera. What do you see in picture 2? No, these are not trains. These are motorcycles. What do you see in picture 3? No, this is not a robot. This is a doll. What do you see in picture 4? Yes, this is a bike. Well done. What do you see in picture 5? What do you see in picture 5? No, these are not kiwis. These are kites. Can you say kite? Kite. Repeat after me. Kite. Well done. In picture 6, what can you see? This is a... Yes, this is a watch. Well done. Now, let's look at the picture and the letters and try and use the word puzzle to make the correct word. On the left, you see R, I, H, A. Do you know what word that makes? Look at the picture. What do you see in the top picture? Something that I don't have. Yes, that is hair. H-A-I-R. Hair. Well done. Look at the picture at the bottom. There is a picture of a boy with a smile, and the letters say C-A-F-E. What word do these letters make? These letters make the word face. Face. Can you say the word face? Well done. Now let's look at the next two pictures. The top picture, what are those? If you look at the letters are E, T, E, F. Can you make the word to match the picture? Yes, they are feet. Feet is F-E-E-T. Feet. Looking at the picture at the bottom, what is this? What is this? Looking at the letters, we have N, H, D, A. What word does that make? Use the puzzle and make the word. Yes, it's a hand. Your hand is what you use to hold things and to touch things. Well done. Thank you, class. I hope you had a good lesson, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.